Hi there, welcome to another Real Reviews Quick Hits movie review. I'm Jamison, and this week I am going to talk to you about a little film called Fatman. 'Tis the season for our Christmas movies and films about Santa Claus. We just reviewed on Real Reviews this week the sequel to the Christmas Chronicles with Kurt Russell reprising his role as the man in the red suit and putting his take on it. But I have another very different take on the Santa Claus role with Mel Gibson's Fat Man from directors Ishan and Ian Nelms. It's Mel Gibson as a man named Chris. Now, we don't actually call him Santa in this movie, and we just are given the notion that it's Kris Kringle. It's Santa. But Mel Gibson is in this role, and in this world, Christmas spirit is way down, and Santa, quote unquote, is subsidized by the federal government. And so, since he's kind of running in the red, as it were, on beliefs in the Christmas spirit, he's obligated to turn Santa's workshop and his elves into a military production facility. He's got his elves out there suddenly going from making hoverboards and toy cars to making parts for the military, and he is losing Christmas and slowly seeing himself phased out, and this does not sit well with Chris. Meanwhile, there is a rich kid who is tired of getting coal every year. This is a little kid named Billy, played by Chance Hurtsfield. He's getting coal every year because, well, he steals from his elderly grandmother all the time. And of course, Santa's always watching, or Chris is always watching, and little Billy gets coal, and he is none too happy with this. He's angry with the Fat Man, so he does what every kid would do, right? He hires a hitman to go and hunt Chris down. And it's this dark, dark world where Christmas is as dark and dirty as Santa's beard in this movie, which is it's not like this beautiful white masterpiece. It's more of a dingy gray beard to match this world. And so the Fat Man, he loves his guns. This is a Santa that loves toting guns. We see him out there doing target practice. His wife Ruth, played by Marianne Jean Baptiste, coming out and helping him. He's also irritated at what he's seeing around him. He's watching his world fall apart, his holiday, his whole existence for living falling apart. And we know that he's been around for a long time. He's a grouchy, weary Santa who's just fed up with the state of belief in the Christmas spirit. But he loves his Christmas cookies. Again, his wife, Mrs. Claus, or Ruth, always provides him with Christmas cookies. And also, he never dons the suit, the red suit. He's usually in a flannel or some other form of that. You don't see him in the red suit in any form or fashion. Meanwhile, we have this hitman who's played by Walter Goggins, and the character is just called, I believe, the Skinny Man. Walter Goggins his character is eccentric. He loves his hamster. He's got a vendetta against the Fat Man. He feels slighted by him, so he's kind of happy to take this job on, even if he doesn't necessarily love working for this little brat who kind of is bossing him around. But he knows this is his excuse to finally get even. He also, he has a lot of flourishes to him. He has this eye for fashion, which is really great. It's a great little edge to his character. And Walter Goggins is just weird enough in most of his things. He always brings something to the role. And I enjoy him as this hitman who is hunting Santa Claus down, more or less. And it culminates in this fairly violent confrontation. Pretty brutal confrontation between the hitman and the Fat Man. And one of the things I love is, this is a Santa Claus who's not afraid to fight. And when the confrontation comes, Mel Gibson's character of the Fat Man has this great quote where he says, You think I got this job because I'm fat and jolly? You're not the first one to come for me." So this is a Santa who has fought and defended this role before, and that's almost more scary. And so there's great moments in this movie. I think each of the leads in Walter Goggins and Mel Gibson each have moments in which they get to shine. There's also really quiet moments between Chris and Ruth that I really love. You can tell they've been around and they've loved each other for a long, long time. This is not your usual Christmas film. You're not your usual Santa Claus story. This isn't Tim Allen turning into Santa Claus. This is a much more strange version of this, but nothing in this movie is usual. So if you need your Santa to be involved in a shootout, this might be the movie for you. I was thinking in the movie Scrooge, Bill Murray's Scrooged, there's a fake movie within the movie that stars Lee Majors called The Night the Reindeer Died, where Lee Majors saves Santa Claus from some assassins. Feel like that would be a good double pairing with this movie. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it enough. It's maybe not for everybody. It's definitely not for the kids, but it's a fun, unique take on the Santa Claus story. So I give Fatman 3.5 stars. It is currently on video on demand if this interests you at all. Thanks for checking this out, and please be sure to check out all of our episodes of Real Reviews with myself and my buddy Mike as we review all the movies of the week. Thanks for stopping by. See you later.